Hello everyone, welcome to Pranita Other C tutorial. Today we are going to study an important part of surveying, that is effect of curvature and refraction on leveling. This is a very important topic. At least one question minimum is asked based on this for any examination, maybe it GATE, ESC, public service examination, whichever exam you appear for. Okay, so if you like this video, please subscribe and share with your friends. Okay, so let's get started. See here, we are providing the our instrument level at this A point or AQ, and we have to find the elevation of this point P. So we provide a vertical staff at this P point. So we will have, according to our level line theory, we have to get the staff reading at this point B. But because of the curvature of Earth, when we provide a level here, we will have get a horizontal line of sight and we get our value staff reading at this point C, which is not correct. We have to get the value at this B point. So CC, that is correction for curvature, we have to make in order that this C point is changed to B point. So here in this figure, we get you see this red color CC. It represents the curvature of correction due to curvature. So that correction we have to make in order that we get the staff reading at this point B. So that will be negative, right? We have to decrease a value from C to B. So correction due to curvature is always negative. That is the one thing. Then there is another thing called refraction. See, now we get the value at C, right? Our staff reading value we get at this point C. But we have to, because of the refraction property of the atmosphere, we get the value at D. So this is our line of sight. AD is our line of sight. So actually the value at C is now decreased to value at D. So, but here the correction, suppose now the value is at D. So in order to make it at C, what we have to do? We have to add that value. So that correction due to refraction is positive. Okay, I hope you understood what I'm telling. This is our C point. So first we have to understand this B is where we have to get the staff reading. But because of the curvature, we get the value at C. So in order to change it to B, we have to decrease that value CB. That is our correction due to curvature, which is negative because we are decreasing the value. Then because of the effect of refraction of atmosphere, we get the value from, instead of C, we get the value to D. So if C is our original point, we have to add that value. That is, the CD value is our CR, which you find here in blue color. So this value we have to add to D point in order to get the value at C point. So the correction due to refraction is positive. So we get two errors, that is correction due to that is due to curvature and refraction. So correction we are giving CC, that is correction due to curvature, as negative, and due to refraction as positive. So we get two corrections. So we have to do the derivation for this. Before that, in a simple manner, you just have to learn that correction due to curvature is d square by 2r. So from this figure, just remember this figure. So from this figure, you get to know that CC is negative. So CR, which is correction due to refraction, is positive, which is 1 by 7th of CC. So we'll have 1 by 7th d square by 2r as CR, which is positive. So the combined correction for this, so that we get the staff reading at B, is CZ plus CR, obviously. So we provide that value and you get the value as 6 by 7 d square by 2r because it is negative. But here this value is negative and this value is positive. So when you add that thing, the answer will be negative. So we get a negative correction as 6 by 7 d square by 2r. So just remember this d square by 2r and put 1 by 7th and then add that both, you will get the answer. Just remember the convention, which is negative, which is positive. That's done. Okay, this is the simplest way to learn this. You need not do much of derivations and all. For if you just forget to how you arrive at this is a simple derivation which will make you know how to do this. See in this figure AOC, this is a like 90 degree. This OAC is 90 degree. Okay, so we'll have hypotenuse as OC. OC square is equal to AO square plus AC square. So here OC means that this value means that it is OB plus BC. So OB is radius of Earth. So R, capital R, plus BC is our correction due to curvature. So CC square. Then AO is radius of Earth and AC is the horizontal distance between A and C or A and B. That is the small d. So we put D here. So rearranging that, we have 2RCC plus C square. CC square is equal to D square. So we are putting CC outwards and you get this equation. And putting this 2R by CC here, you get the answer like this. So CC is a correction which is very small compared to the radius of Earth, which is 6370 kilometers. So we can neglect the CC here and you get the answer as CC is equal to D square by 2R. It is as simple as that. So you will have that answer CC. 1 by 7th of that is CR, and if you add that both, you get the total correction. And here D is the horizontal distance between A and B point. Then we have R is capital R is the radius of Earth, that is 6370 kilometers. You just have to remember these much things. And here there's another important thing. If you arrange the C from this equation, if you put a value for D, you will get root of 14 CR by 6. Everything here is in kilometers. So rearranging that R is 6370 kilometers. So this point C we are now changing into correction is this one, right? C. So total correction is C and C we are making it in meters. Then you have to multiply this by 10 raised to minus 3. So you get the answer as 3.855 root C. C is in meter and D is in kilometers. So this is an important point. See, all these we put in meter. So in initial derivation, everything will be in kilometers. So accordingly, we are doing the problem. You need to make C in meters or kilometers, whichever is appropriate. C is always in meters and D is in kilometers. Okay. So now we are going to discuss some of the important, very simple as well as important problems. Okay, find the combined correction for distance of A 3400 meter and B 1.29 kilometer. So correction, combined correction is 6 by 7 D square by 2R and the value is negative. So 6 by 7 D is in 3400 meter. If I'm putting that in kilometer, 3.4 square, 2 into 3, 6370 kilometer. Everything here is in kilometer. I always told first the equation this 6 by 7 d square by 2r, everything is in kilometers, but we then make it the correction in meters. So for that correction to be in meters, we have to multiply this by into 1000. So we give the answer as 0.778 meter. Okay. Then the next one also, it is in kilometer. I just substituted in it in kilometers. And to make the correction in meter, this will be into 1000. So you get the answer as 0.112 meter. So that was a simple question. Then the next question, a lighthouse is visible above the horizon at a distance at a certain station at the sea level. The distance between the station and the lighthouse is 50 kilometers. Find the height of the lighthouse. So this question appears to be a little like confusing, but it's very simple. See here, this is a figure. Okay, here we have the sea level here, and we have the lighthouse here. So the lighthouse is visible above the horizon at a certain station at the sea level. So from the sea level, this is visible. Okay, this lighthouse is visible. The distance between the station and lighthouse is 50 kilometers. So D is given. Find the height of the lighthouse. So the total correction C will be the our visibility. So C is equal to 6 by 7 D square by 2R. R we know as 6370. D we know as 650 kilometer. So we can write like that. And this into 1000 will give you a value in meter, correction in meter. So the answer will be 168.2 meters. So it's very simple. Then this is an important question. Okay, an observer standing on the deck of a ship just sees a lighthouse. So our ship is here at this point, and it just sees a lighthouse. So lighthouse is here. Okay, the top of the lighthouse is 42-meter above the sea level. So it is 42-meter above the sea level. Our sea level is here, and this lighthouse is 42-meter above the sea level. That is C1. And the height of the observer's eye is 6-meter above the sea level. So if the sea level is here, our observer's eye is 6-meter above the sea level. Find the distance of the observer from the lighthouse. So here observer is there in the ship and lighthouse is here. So we have to find this total distance, which is d1 plus d2. So we have to find d1 and d2 separately and then add it. So d1 will be 3.855 root c or root c1. This is an important equation. You just, if you can remember this for easy calculation. Otherwise, you can substitute and find out. Okay. So 3.855 root 42, which is the C1 value. So you get the answer of D1 as 24.98 kilometers and D2 as 3.855 root C2, that is 6. You get the answer as 9.44 kilometers. So you adding both that, you get the distance between observer on ship from the lighthouse as 24.42 kilometers. Okay, so that is done. I hope you have understood everything. This is a very important as well as very simple topic. You just have to remember this formula d square by 2r and which is positive, which is negative. And if possible, remember this also. C will be always in meter and D is in kilometer. Uh, First, initially everything is in kilometer, but correction is always a comparatively smaller value. So you just remember that will be converted into meters. Okay. So thank you for watching my video. If you like this video, do subscribe and share with your friends.